Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ife, and today I'm gonna be showing you how I make this yummy and crunchy yam ball. It's crunchy on the outside and really fluffy on the inside. It was actually my grandma that taught me how to make this yam balls, but I've just elevated it a little to make it my own. Now for the list of ingredients, you can find them in the description box below, but right here I've listed some of them. And now this is the yam that I used. Actually, I had already started making breakfast before I remembered that I needed to record this for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Most of the ingredients used, you'll find them in the description box below. Start by placing my diced yam in a pot. I add a pinch of salt and then I'm gonna allow it boil. It's about 20 to 15 minutes for the yam to boil. So while that is cooking, I go ahead and chop my vegetables, and I start with the spring onions and then I move on to the bell peppers and everything. Yam ball is one of those foods that you can really make your own, as in you can add too much of anything or less of anything. It all depends on your preference. Whatever you want to put inside, it all depends on you. For my shrimps, I used already pre-cooked shrimps because when I'm adding everything into the yam ball, it doesn't take a long time for it to cook. So as most of all the ingredients I used are already pre-cooked. I'm done chopping the shrimps. I then set everything aside. The mackerel, I already deboned it and I mashed it. I move on to separating my egg yolk from the egg white. And I move on to whixing the egg white to incorporate air into the egg white. Now I started whixing it with my whixer, and then I was like, no, this is hard labor. So I just moved to my hand mixer, and that didn't even take long. This is the end result. After prepping all the ingredients, I then move on to check the yam. I press with a fork to see how soft it is. And then if it's like 80% cooked, I then take it off the cooker and then I mash it. I put it in the bowl and I mash it. When mashing the yam, you should ensure that the yam is cool enough before you start mashing it, because you don't want the starch in it to make it too soggy, else it's just going to turn into the Nigerian pounded yam. After that, I just add all the chopped ingredients and then I stir it together. To which I add some seasoning, a pinch of salt and some smoked paprika, and then I stir it again. After that, I add the egg yolk that I separated in the beginning of the video, and then I stir it together. After which I add some unsalted melted butter and then I stir it. Next I'm going to be adding the whisked egg white, and I'm going to fold it in. I'm not going to mix it in how I mix all other ingredients. I'm just going to fold it into the mixture of the batter. After folding it in, I just set it aside and I prepare my coating. Now for this recipe, I used almond flour. You could use breadcrumbs. Almond flour is just a gluten-free alternative to breadcrumbs. And then I just added some onion powder, some seasoning, and some dried parsley. I love to season my coating because I love it when you can feel or taste the flavor from the exterior even before you bite into the yam balls. But you can leave it plain if you want to though. Next step is to scoop it. That's a little bit at a time. Coat it and then roll it. You can make it into a perfect round shape, that's into a ball-like shape, but I kind of ran short of time, so I wasn't about to make it all pretty. I just wanted to get the job done and leave the kitchen. I'm gonna be frying the yam balls in some vegetable oil, and the oil I just added some onion strings to it just to make the oil a little bit flavorful as well. And I'm just gonna be shallow frying it, not deep frying it. After about 2 minutes, I flipped the side for everything to get golden brown. Now this doesn't take too long for it to fry because, as I said earlier, the most of the ingredients are cooked, so it doesn't have to be in the fire for too long. Once it's golden brown, you just take it off the heat. This is the end result. You could pair it with any dip of your choice. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and you can also follow my page on Instagram at @Ufez_kitchen. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.